welcome to my channel. Thanks for stopping by and checking it out. Today we're going to take a look at some of the comments that were written into me. I was requested to read some of these, and I see a lot of people doing it. It seems like fun. So I got some here, and I'm just going to share them with you. Obviously, I won't be able to read them all. So to any of you out there who are hoping I read yours or read yours, and I miss it, I apologize. Hopefully, maybe I'll get a chance to get back to it. I'm going to look at maybe some of the highlighted ones or the longer ones, and just kind of get caught up to date to where we're at right now, because geez, it's going to be a flood of them in here. And I tell you what, a couple of weeks ago I never expected any of this, so I mean it's going great, and I really appreciate everybody out there, all your support and the comments and the likes and the, just everything that's going on. So it's pretty phenomenal for me. Anyway, so yeah, this says 2 weeks ago. Geez, 2 weeks ago, that's it. And we are up to, boy, do I dare go back and forth on this. I don't want to lose where I'm at here. We'll take a look at how many subscribers and stuff we got on here, but I mean, over 14,000? No, 1,400, I'm sorry. You'd like to be over 14,000. Yeah, over 1,400 subscribers, over 14,000 views, 15,000 views, something like that. 2 weeks, I never anticipated this, so I'm just blown away. So thank you. Anyway, let's see, what do we got? I'm gonna start from the beginning and pick out a couple of them. I'm a new subscriber. Two longer the better. Good luck. Can't wait to hear all of your new stories. That is stay humble, much love. Yeah, hey, I appreciate that. That was one I had to click on to go to the comments. This is the first time doing this, so try to bear with me. The longer video and this one are both great. You didn't rant too long, brother. Whoever said that is obviously mentally challenged. Keep them coming, and thank you for all the stories. Yes, hey, that's Jellycat 149. Thank you. I really appreciate that, and I just want you to know I told my wife and daughter that they are obviously mentally challenged. Yes, it was my wife and daughter that said that. But yeah, in all fairness, we're going back and forth with that. I've had people tell me that the intro's too long, and that they'll skip the intro, and that hurts my views. Then I read up on it, and it says as long as they stay on for at least 30 seconds after that, I guess, it will count as a view. But then it messes with the analytics, so it's really a back and forth game. So I'm just trying to find that fine line in between the not being too long. I did this last video. I did it's a little over 13 minutes, and I chopped it down to 9.5 minutes or something like that. So I just to experiment and see how many views I get where. So if you guys have any comments on that, let me know. Let me know what you think. If you like the longer intros, if you like the drone imagery and stuff, I have a lot of fun getting that. Sometimes I'm more tough than others, but I love sharing that, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So, all right. Good luck with the channel. This is Cabal. He's commented a few times. I hope if I get your name wrong, please forgive me. I'll do the best I can. Cabal 3133. Good luck with the channel. I always enjoy hearing about Sasquatch encounters and mysteries of the unexplained mysteries or unexplained events. I tend to get ahead of myself. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Yes, I will keep them coming. As long as they keep coming in, I'll keep passing them on. What an awesome story. Good luck. I'll be listening. Great story. Just subscribe. Good luck. These were on the Bigfoot Saved My Life short story about a young girl that left alone to fend off a black bear. That spunk ape was my grandpa's best friend. Let me see. We got 2 replies here. Sorry, man, but the music this time of kind of didn't work. I said, this time of didn't work. I think he meant kind of didn't work. So I said, thanks for the comment. I appreciate that. I appreciate the insight. Sometimes they don't click. Sometimes they do. I don't have all that comment. I don't know why, but I think there was more to that, because somebody else I think did comment and loved the music, but I'm not seeing that. Talk about strange. Thank you for the comment. I appreciate that. Talk about strange 23. Kind of you are. I don't know. Anyway, all right. Great story. Hope all goes well with your channel. That was, let me see. We got a great story. Charles Smoke and Vicky Piori. Let me know if I got that right. If you hear this, if you watch this, Vicky. I don't want to lose subscribers because I can't pronounce your name, so forgive me. 96 to Life. Incredible story. Thank you for sharing. C. Cobby 300. A very frightening and amazing story. Sarah, thank you for sharing. Well narrated and enjoyed to listen to. Best of luck with your new channel. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Hi, I'm a new subscriber. I really enjoyed your share. Click the bell too so I won't miss any of your content. Great job. God bless. Julie Jones. Thank you so much. You've commented on a few of my things I see, and I really appreciate all that support. It means a lot to me. Helkas, Helkas. Wow, Sarah had a great hairy guardian angel. Yes, indeed. Sure did. Thank you for that. PG 13109, great story. Thanks, Sarah. Good luck to you and your channel. Again, this was on Bigfoot Saved My Life short story. That one was. That Spunk Ape was my grandpa's best friend. That was a terrific story. Thanks, Becky. By the way, I don't mind the intro music at all. Okay, that must have been the comment on the intro. The counter comment on intro music. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Keep up the good work, brother. I will be following you. And that is TKLRRBCCAR 3906. Yeah, I can't figure that one out. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right. Sharon Khan 2482. What a story. I'm here concerned about them being hunted if she shared what really happened. She has a good head on her shoulders, more than I can say about her boyfriend. Okay, that one was, Bigfoot saved me again also. Yeah, absolutely. Running is not a good thing. When you run away from any kind of a predator, if you run, you become prey. So, sometimes you just can't help it, I guess. I don't know. It's a great encounter story. I'm looking forward to hearing more from this channel. Cheers for now. That was Dave Wood. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate that. Here's Dave again. Dave Wood again. Dave Wood 5219. If you keep talking about the Sabe, now this is something I'm and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm going to look more into it, but I want to make sure I'm saying that right. In fact, somebody else was talking about it and they called it Sav. But I know it's not Sabe or Saab, but I think it's Sabe. If you keep talking about Sabe, I'll keep watching. I like all the strange stuff, but especially the Sabe. That footprint looks really cool, very interesting. The banging on the rocks could have been some past energy for sure. Being near the water and such a beautiful atmosphere of nature could have put you in tune with something we don't recognize anymore. But it is still there. There is so much we don't know about our history. Who knows how or what connections to the past has on us today. I'm going to read more. Okay, well, long enough message here. Enjoy your day. Thanks, Dave. I appreciate that. Yeah, really. I mean, I think we have a lot of. I mean, the connections, you hit the nail on the head there. I think we're very interconnected to a lot of what goes on in this world if we have the mind to be connected, and if we slow down a minute from our busy everyday lives. The problem is, I think that we all get so engulfed in our life, and I'm guilty of that. Between construction, raising a family, and the last 6 years of my career, I flipped houses, and it really pulled me away from who I am and who I want to be and the type of things that I want to do right here. This is what I want to be doing. So engaging with you guys, talking about the mysteries of this world and strange and unusual circumstances, things that have happened. There's so much stuff I want to learn, and the information coming back and forth between people writing in and the comments, the information's incredible, and I really love it and appreciate it. Again, back to the Sabe, that's really interesting because that's something I'd never even heard of. I mean, I heard of all kinds of names, but Sabe, until I started this, I'd never heard of it. And we have another subscriber that's very informative on that as well. Let me see. Let's keep going here. Got 3 replies on this one. What's this one on? Bigfoot saved my life. We got a lot of comments on that. All right. B. Luddenfy. Bludddenify. I've heard a couple of Bigfoot saved me clips. One was a local Bigfoot who saved a kid from a bull. And another was a man who was saved when his boat capsized and broke his ankle in the rapids of a river. That time, there was an entire clan of Bigfoot. That's interesting. I definitely want to read more and see more, hear more about clans of Bigfoot. For the longest time, you really heard a lot about a single Bigfoot, Bigfoot sighting. It's kind of interesting to think that if there's one, there's could possibly be a bunch. So, who knows what's out there, right? So we got 3 comments or 3 replies. One's me saying, thank you for sharing that. There are so many amazing stories out there, which is true. Zillagr, Zillagr 124 or L24. I wish I could read the clan story somewhere. Sounds incredible. Yeah. See. Oh, and I think I heard twice about the rapids one where the person broke their ankle and was saved. Okay, that was that. All right, that was cool. Ned Kent, they're out there. Them beings can be good friends. Absolutely. We're finding that out. All right, good story. You did a wonderful job. Tell it. Keep going. Make more. That's Kevin Davis, 7822. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate that. We will do. As soon as I heard you say I don't have many subscribers or followers, or likes. Oh, pull my harp out, huh? I subscribed and liked it. I really like the story, and I like your humility. Wait, there's more here. Keep going. I like your style. Well, Kevin, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, and again, that's funny because that was 8 days ago, and I did say that, and that was on the Bigfoot Saved My Life story as well. Yeah, it started out that way, and man, has it grown, and I hope it keeps going. I hope it keeps this momentum because it's just truly amazing. Talk about strange and unusual. All right, Rizzalucy? Rizzalucy. So excited for you and your new channel. I plan to watch and support. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I am binge watching since. Oh, okay. Yeah. This is user HX7EQ. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of numbers there. You know who you are. I am binge watching since finding you today, and all I can say is, with a heart, love it. 100%. Wonderful job on your video. Appreciate you very much. Thank you. Thank you. If it wasn't for you guys out there making these comments, really the comments mean a lot. I mean, the likes and the subscriptions mean a lot, of course, as well. But the comments really bring it home so that I know that you guys are enjoying it, and I really appreciate that. All right, so excited for you and your new channel. Plan to watch and support. Okay. Okay, I like this one. Bigfoot or Indian possession. What happened to me? That was that one. Stop being embarrassed. This is Riza again. Riza Lucy? I hope I got that right. Stop being embarrassed, please. Who cares what anyone thinks? You have your own life to live. I can send you a story, but it's very short, and I was not sober, not even close to it. If you can help the channel, if I can help the channel, I can email it to you, and then you can decide whether you want to share it or not. I'm almost 48 years old. I am a Christian first, then I am an engineer, scientist, flow cytometrist, alien believer, and a Sasquatch enthusiast. I believe in everything. Just think of your chanting experience like you were in a shower and song popped in your head. Not a big deal at all. Hopefully it had more of a meaning, but it's okay. Exciting that it happened to you. Take care. Yes, thank you for that. Yeah, that was very exciting and very. I appreciate the support there. You know what? I'm not embarrassed anymore. You know, what's the point in being embarrassed, right? Okay. Sharon C225. You're doing fine, sir. I enjoyed the story and your narration. I listened to a couple of YouTube channels and podcasts about Bigfoot. There have been many stories told of them having paranormal abilities, like shimmering in and out of existence like aliens in the movie Predator, and speaking to some using mind speak. A few years ago, a lady in Ohio, while sitting in a deer stand, got a picture of a Bigfoot shimmering out of existence. It's a fascinating pic for sure. I don't remember the name of the channel and I watched, but I do know the lady's name is Janice. Cool. I mean, that is neat. Thank you for that, Sharon. Yeah, that's, it's, you got to wonder. They keep touching down on saying that Bigfoot has something to do with the aliens. They're both cool. It's both interesting stuff. So, you kind of wonder, it'd be neat to find that out, right? And my reply was, wow, that was amazing. Thank you for sharing with us, and thank you for your compliments and support. I really appreciate it. I'm so excited to hear more stories as they come in. Who knows when we might find out and learn what, as we learn and explore what's out in that world. Thank you. And then you replied back, you are so welcome. You guys are going to love this. You're going to love this one. Now this is a short story in itself. And Sharon, that's right, I remember now. You're going to talk to your brother and make sure you kind of get your facts straight on this. I hope you don't mind if I read this. It's kind of like a sneak peek to what's coming. In fact, I'll probably highlight this one in the with the thumbnail or something. But this is interesting, and I can't wait to get the full story on that. The heads up, reading puts me to sleep, so if I fall asleep, you guys just shake me. All right. You are most welcome. My granddad worked in the coal mines of West Virginia back in the 1930s. This is another history. Starting when he was 13 years old, he and a few others were sent to a previous closed mine to retrieve some of the equipment. They got about 60 yards into it when this flashing flashlight shone a Bigfoot that was squatted down against the wall. It got up to run deeper into the mine. It was a grayish white in color, between 7.5 and 8 foot tall, and it all happened in the blink of an eye. He said he'd never seen a human being nor an animal that could disappear that fast. Granddad said They left without getting the equipment. Can't say I blame them. As soon as he turned 15 years old and he had his mom fudge his birth certificate saying he was 16 instead of 15 so he could join the army, and World War II was looming ahead. After his tours, I don't know if he's still around or not, but if he is, or even if you visit him, thank him for his service for us, would you please? After his tours were over, he met and married my grandma and moved her and about half of his siblings to South Georgia before my mom was born. My granddad was a strapping 6'4" man of German descent, and I know that type. I think I replied that to you. He wasn't easily scared, but the encounter solidified his determination to leave West Virginia after leaving the Army, where the jobs outside of the coal mine were few and far between. My granddad wasn't a man who made up stories. The look in his eyes when he told it to me and my brother is a look I never seen on his face before. I was born and raised in South Georgia and had never heard of any Bigfoot here until a few years ago. One was seen about 50 miles from me. It gives me the heebie-jeebies thinking of sightings so close to my hometown. Thank you for giving others a place to share their experience. Have a great day. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Right there is just another great story in itself. And yeah, if you finish getting that email from your brother, please send that to us. All right. Let's get back over here. That was a great story. I'm a third generation Alaskan. I have no problem believing this story. In fact, I bet my life on it. It's true, 100%. That's Richard CF8CE. Thank you, Richard. Appreciate that. Here's one I like. Linda Thompson, 8999. This was your first? Great job. Enjoyed the story. And to Sarah, there are many people out there who have been saved by Sasquatch. Well, thank you for that, Linda. I appreciate that. I appreciate the surprise. All right. Again, for Sarah, really, me and Sarah, thank you both for this wonderful story. I'm a new subscriber, Deb from Colorado. Thank you, Deb from Colorado. Another great Sasquatch encounter. I hope more viewers keep sending more stories your way. That was Cabell again? Cabell 3133. I like this. I don't know what I would have done, baby, but very scared. That was Bigfoot saved my life. And I said, yeah, I probably would have had to change my shorts myself. All right. Okay, this was somebody commented on the sound. The sound is very low. If you think about using a microphone, that would be a great help. I did hook up my M1 microphone. I hope that did help. And I've had a few circumstances where people have made comments, and sometimes fans, if you will, subscribers will get a little bit upset about it. I just want everybody to know I welcome all comments as long as they're respectful. And I was like when I was young, I tried to get into writing. When I was in writing, I wrote a novel, Sasha the Spirit Guardian, if you want to look it up. That was in 2003 or something like that. And I tried to get into that. I've always liked this kind of stuff, but I never was able to get into it full time. The one thing I learned, throughout my construction career as well, the one thing I learned is, I'm not saying criticize me, but the one thing I learned is you learn from respectful critiquing, criticisms, more sometimes than you do from general compliments. Keep the compliments coming, please, but especially if they're real. I appreciate it, and I'm sure they are. But, I don't mind an occasional, let me know if there's something wrong, if you're not hearing what I'm saying or something like that, or the color's off and you want something better, want me to improve it, don't be afraid to say something. I appreciate it. Just keep it polite, everybody. That's all. And everybody's been great doing that. So, and I really appreciate it. All right. This is McPar 2. If I ever came across a Bigfoot and it wasn't aggressive towards me, I wouldn't tell anyone either for the same reason. If they're pretty peaceful, leave them be. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yep. I hear you there. That was a nice story. Thank you. This is Michael J. Beglin Jr., if I got that right. MICHAELJ, period, BEGLIN, Jr., JR, 2804. If you freeze up when someone yells run, then nature should take its course. If this had ended badly for her, she'd have no one to blame but herself. Freezing up only helps the predators. That can be true both ways, I suppose. They tell you, though, that if you run, you become prey. But I suppose if you freeze, I don't know. It kind of goes both ways. I guess that's a matter of opinion. She was fortunate in this circumstance. And, I guess Dick was as well. So, all right. This is cool. Stephen Aki 7145. Okay, I'm gonna try to pronounce this. Yedit, Skedit, comma, Patona, Flavin. Sounds French to me. Sasquatch language translated to English. Interesting. Yeah, and I enjoy getting that kind of stuff because I learn new things from that. That's neat. All right, thank you. A shout out to all of you who made this possible. New subscriber here in Ontario, Canada. Thank you. Okay, Sasquatch tried to take our sons. Excellent. The more encounters that can be told, the better. Thanks to Jake for sending it in and to these platforms to air them. God bless. Stay safe. That is Tom Michael. Thank you so much, Tom. I appreciate that. Absolutely. Yeah, keep them coming in. Okay, what do we got here? I just started following you as long as you don't allow anybody to bully another and just read what is wrote in. Sharing knowledge is so important in these times. God bless. Keep us all safe. Yeah, absolutely. And that's what we were just covering. We don't want any bullying. We're all friends here. Let's keep it friendly and just enjoy ourselves. Linda Thompson, I get the feeling that it was teenage Sasquatch being jerks. Because you said if they had wanted the boys, they would have gotten them. Chalk it up to boys being boys. It's a game of seeing who can get away with touching you. And right, you just never know. I mean, yeah, who knows? I mean, that's interesting way of looking at it. All right. True story, but okay, this was a recommendation. DD 1963. All right, he's been writing in quite a bit, and I've actually checked out your channel, DD. No, is this DD? No, all right, I know what you're talking about. You have written in quite a bit. I really appreciate that. There's a couple of you that have written in quite a bit. Let me see, DD 1963, I had a juvenile try to help keep my 2 dogs from getting 2 porcupines. 100% true, and I now see them for in a whole new way. And thank you for sharing the stories of the ones that are here for good. Yes, absolutely. And thank you for writing in that. That's would have been is a really cool story. Even short story, but it's a really cool story. boy, porcupines are not something you want to mess with. That would have been really neat to see. You're very fortunate. Now, this was a recommendation you made. True Stories by Christopher Knoll, Mind Speak. So anybody out there who wants to check that out, I think we got... so apparently based in Maine, all true stories, and all other states. It's a book. It's a book, but he's on YouTube. How to See a Sasquatch. I don't think I've seen this comment, DD. Huh. There, I liked it though. I must have missed that one. Okay. Jellycat. I want to send you my encounter story too. I was going to send it to one of the other channels, but oh, I'm sorry. I got caught up here. I was going to send it to one of those other channels, but we're more passionate about your viewers. I had an 8-hour encounter with 2 Sasquatch who were out in the open the whole time and constantly terrorizing me. I was about 30 feet above them in my deer stand. They are so evil, and they are definitely primates. It's been hard for me to tell my encounter. I am in therapy and have nightmares. Thank you for being sensitive to these encounters. Yeah, wow. As I replied on here, I'm really sorry to hear about that you had that kind of an experience. That sucks. That's too bad. It's too bad you didn't run into one of the nicer groups. But I talked about this here this morning with somebody else, that it's just like anything with people, with dogs, wolf. I mean, you might be able to go out in the woods and you might find a wolf pack that you could walk right into and not get killed. I wouldn't try it. But sometimes you're going to run into good, you're going to run into bad. I don't think they're all alike. Just like anything, I don't think you can label anything all bad or all good, because you're going to run into both sides on that. I'm just sorry that you ran into that type of a situation. I was traumatized by an encounter 25 years ago. I found that using the name of Jesus stops demonic attacks while you're awake or sleeping. Well, that's powerful words, and yeah, absolutely. Don't be afraid to use them. All right. Okay, I don't know how long I go here because people are going to stop dropping off. All right, here we go. DD, 1963. I love the animation. There's people that have a variety of stories because they have an ability to be open to anything and everything on this earth. But a lot of people close their minds because of fear, and those people ridicule the ones that do have these abilities because of fear. So that makes a lot of them hide and wait for the world to be open-minded. But it's slowly getting there, but it is slow. I call them forest people. Maybe someday I will know their names. Yeah, absolutely. Cool. And I appreciate that comment. That's a good comment. And it's true. A lot of the stuff happens out of fear. Absolutely. Okay, so, boy, that was quite a few right there. And I got some long ones. I want to get back on here. Maybe I'll read this one. This is Brother Littlefoot. I want to make sure that I get you in here because you've sent a lot in to me. This is kind of a long one, so I can't do them all, but I'll try to get through this one for you. And this is interesting. Brother Littlefoot 2216. Like I said, you should check out his channel. He's got the cutest dog and kitten. His dog, his buddy, you can tell they're close, and he plays with this kitten, this cat that he's got, and man, it's just a riot. But anyway, you should check them out. He's got a lot of cool stuff on his channel. All right, Bigfoot saved my life. Short story. Yes, the same thing happened to me in a different way, and I have the audio recording of what happened. It went to take a family of Sabe Sasquatch people. I went to take some Sabe Sasquatch people some food I'm friends with to a certain area just within the trees. As I had just arrived and rolled my windows down while preparing the food treats, I began hearing something large rumbling around in the leaves in the dark forest. I dismissed it as deer or elk, or an elk, but somehow I knew it was not the Sabe people, who are usually pretty quiet when immediately after I arrived, save an occasional knock or whoop. I got out of the car and began to walk over to the tree line to give them their treats after having already sung a song and announced my present. As I walked over to the blackened area, I heard a loud knock and stopped for a moment, thinking I had startled one of them unintentionally. However, right after the knock, there was a loud rumbling through the dry leaves of something large running away. I honestly still just kind of arbitrarily dismissed it and went on about my business. Once I had left some tobacco for the little people, I walked back over to my car to stand there safely for conversation. I used no lights or cameras, typically working shrouded by darkness and trust. I use a harmonica to protect me from the bears and coyotes, as well as a panther if need be. Once I got comfortable leaning against my car, I felt a voice in my head, so your inner mind, say to me, "Hey, those Sabe boys just protected you from a bear." Prompted by that message, I then asked out loud, "Hey brother, did you just protect me from a bear?" To which I received an immediate whoop response, which sounded much louder in person than it came up on the recording. However, the rest of it is easy to hear, as well as my other recording, but I do recommend a good quality set of earbuds or headphones. That recording is very short and can be found on my brother Littlefoot channel, along with other recordings of Sabe Sasquatch bluff charging me, backing off, then joining me in conversation. The first video is called Sabe/Sasquatch protects me from a bear, and the other is It Wasn't a Bear. New subscriber with plenty of stories to share, as well as some amazing audio recordings of my adventure. I'm a dropout primatology and conservative student who only quit because I could no longer respect an instructor who would not recognize Sasquatch research as legit. A fully experienced and educated herbiculturalist helps in tracking and identifying tree structures and or natural occurrences with trees. Friend to the Sabe Sasquatch people and a self-published author on the subject. Some people have experience now and then, but I live with about 5 or more families in the area, all within walking distance here near the Great Smoky Mountain National Park. The Sabe, Ajabu, I don't know, I can't pronounce it. OJIBWE, for grandfathers of honesty, are all as good or better than my family and best friends. They just have to be able to trust human acquaintances first. It all's downhill from there. Of course, Little Debbie always helps too. Little Debbie makes me happy too. Okay, so that was long, but great story, really cool. Your experiences are amazing. What you've been doing and stuff, and kudos to you for that. Keep those stories coming. Again, that's Brother Littlefoot 2116. If you guys want to check them out. Anybody, like I said, you got stories or comments, he's been back and forth giving us some tips on this stuff, and I appreciate that. So that's it for now. I got a few more stories like that in here, but we'll catch up more on that later. We don't want to make this too long, so but I will try to get to all you guys. And again, anybody I missed, I apologize. Thank you for writing in. I appreciate your comments. Keep them coming. and I'll keep stopping back and forth to share them with you. So that's it for now. Thank you so much for stopping by. Take care. We'll see you again soon.